Hello students, this is Sudeep Yadav from Spectrum Chemistry, and students, if you are first time visiting to my channel, so please like and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get a best explanation of NCERT book class 7th subject science. And students, if you are watching this video, so please go to my playlist and watch the previous two parts of this chapter to create a better understanding of this chapter. And students, today in this video we are going to discuss about the two important topics, that is thunderstorms and cyclones. So let's see students, the first topic, that is the thunderstorms and cyclones. What is the thunderstorms? Let's see. When air moves gently low speed, it is called a breeze, as we know that, while when it moves violently high speed, it is called a storm. So this is the difference in between the storms and the breeze. Now when the pressure of air drops, it indicates the possibility of a storm. Okay, now the swift movement the swift movement of the falling water along with the rising warm air producing a sound, lightning, heavy rain and a strong wind is called thunderstorm. So this is the thunderstorm. It develops in hot and humid tropical areas like India and is accompanied by heavy rains or hail. Thunderstorms are produced by the dark clouds which form at fairly low altitudes in the atmosphere. In the tropical area, the air gets warmed up and makes it to rise, whereas humidity provides the water vapor for the formation of the cloud. Therefore it can be said that occurs a thunderstorm, it requires moisture, rapidly rising warm air and the sea breeze or mountains. So these all are the requirements to formation of the thunderstorm. Okay, now next you can see in this given figure there is a thunderstorm. Okay, you can see here beta, cloud air moves downwards, okay, and warm humid air rises up, means those air which will heat up, okay, and it will start moving towards the upward direction, and the cloud airs moves downwards, and the storm movement will start. Okay, so this is the formation of the thunderstorm, and heavy rain also will be takes place. So this is the thunderstorm. Now what kind of the precautions we must take if there is a thunderstorm? So precautions that one should take during a thunderstorm, that is, number first, one should not take shelter under a isolated tree because thunderstorm can hit it, okay, during the storm and lightning. Instead, one can take shelter under a small tree if near a forest area. Avoid to get the shelter under the large tree or the big tree because it can be dangerous. Okay, now one should not lie on the ground. Okay, now third one should not use or carry an umbrella because it will increase the surface area, and it is quite easy to strike the storm or the lightning to the umbrella which has a metallic rod. Due to the metallic rod, it will directly pass the current when the lightning will hit on the umbrella. Okay, one should stay away from the windows and doors at that time. One should not take shelter in an open garage metal shed or the storage sheds. It is advised to take the shelter in a car for a bus. One should not stay in the water. People should try to move inside our buildings as soon as possible. We should avoid to take the bath in the running shower. Okay, so these all are the precautions which we should take during the thunderstorm process. Okay, now next topic, that is the cyclones. What are the cyclones? Clouds are formed due to water vapor in the air, as we know that. As the water turns into the vapor, it takes up the heat from the atmosphere. When the water vapor turns into the cloud and falls back as the raindrops, the same heat is released back into the atmosphere. This heat warms up the air around the raindrops and the warm air starts rising. This leads to decreasing their pressure in the region. So, the air from the surroundings takes the place of the warm air. This cycle continues until the rain falls. As a result, a very low pressure region is created and strong winds start revolving in that low pressure region. This is condition of a cyclone. So this is the condition of the cyclone where the cyclone will form. Now the formation of a cyclone, that depends upon the different factors. What are the different factors? Let's see. The temperature of the place, that's one, first one. Okay, now second one, the wind speed. Third one, the direction of the winds. And fourth one is the humidity of the place. So these all are the factors which are responsible to form the cyclone. Now what will be the structure of the cyclone? So let's see structure of a cyclone. Cyclone is a rotation of air. You can see in this figure there is a rotation of the air. Okay, cyclone is a rotation of air in the atmosphere at a height of around 10 to 15 kilometers. This is very huge height. Okay, the center of a cyclone, also called the eye of the storm, means the center of this cyclone is known as a eye of the storm, is a clean area where is nothing. Okay, is a clean area where there are no clouds but only light winds. Okay, this area ranges from 10 to 30 kilometer in a diameter. That is another very huge thing. Okay, now the cloud region lies around this eye and has a diameter of around the 150 kilometer. Okay, the cloud region has high speed winds blowing at the 150 to 250 kilometer per hour. That is very high speed, accompanied by heavy rainfall. The first indication of a cyclone can be observed when the strong winds start flowing and pushing away the water from the source. Okay, so you can see in this figure there is all the things are given, that is the wind speed, wind spiral outwards, and the eye. Okay, and the circle and the eye wall, whatever. Okay, so these all are the informations given in this figure, you can see. Okay, now the destruction caused by a cyclone. Which kind of the destruction? Okay, let's see. Cyclone can result in extremely high waves in the sea or ocean because of the low pressure. These waves can be 3 to 12 meter high. When these high waves hit the source, it results in the destruction of life and the property to great extent. The soil of the area also loses its fertility after cyclone, because the fertile soil will move along with the cyclone. Okay, from the one place to the another place. Now floods can appear if rainfall continues for a long duration. Now high speed winds in the cyclone affect the telephonic communication lines, uproot trees, damage houses, and cause loss of life. And another thing, other names of the cyclones, that is the hurricane in the American continent, okay, and the typhoon, Japan and the Philippines people are knowing as the typhoon. Okay, so these all are the things about the cyclones and the thunderstorms which we have discussed in this video. And you can see some places where these incidents are going on and can take place. So these all are the countries, or these all are the areas. So I hope students you must have enjoyed this video.